Bill Maher had some harsh comments to make about the Black National Anthem. You know it. Lift every voice and sing, to earth and heaven ring. Lift every voice and something, something. So Bill Maher, he went on this thing. He said, I saw last night I was watching a football game. Alicia Keys sang Lift Every Voice and Sing, which now I hear is called the Black National Anthem. Now, maybe we should get rid of our national anthem, but I think we should have one national anthem. I think when you go down a road where you're having two different national anthems, colleges sometimes now many have different graduation ceremonies for black and white, separate dorms. This is what I mean. Segregation. You've inverted the idea. We're going back to that under a different name. Now, according to The Hill, which is a conservative rag, Real-Time host made a compelling argument about the NFL season opener. See, when I was criticizing you fuckers for watching The Hill, even though I went on there a couple of times, when I went on there, I didn't know they were right-wing. Once I figured it out, not going to work for me. But that's okay. That's okay. But this is the type of shit they say. They're boosting this. They're saying, Bill Maher speaking for us. We love what Bill Maher's saying. This is great. He made a compelling argument. Now, look, Hill, what Bill Maher said is compelling. If by compelling you mean dumb as fuck. Because that's really what this shit is. Dog, it's like I always say. White people don't like black people doing their own shit. You know how long black people been singing this song? You know how long the Black National Anthem has been the Black National Anthem? As long as I've been alive, Bill. I'm not as old as you, but I ain't, I'm not that young. So, you so detached from what black people got going on in their lives that you don't even know that this Black National Anthem has been a thing. It didn't just start now with the woke left, bitch. That's how fucked up they are. And he gets a platform to talk shit. And The Hill says he makes a compelling argument. He makes a dumb argument that don't make fucking sense. It reminds me a lot of the same liberal elitist assholes who complain and talk shit and talk about, we gave you the Juneteenth. Juneteenth. As if black people didn't already have Juneteenth, motherfucker. Leave it to some racist, asshole, bigoted, elitist, limousine, liberal motherfuckers to give you some shit you already got and then want to take a bow for it. Like, here's your Juneteenth, Negroes. Thank me. Kiss my feet. Park my car, son. Go park my car, boy, and tell your sister to come say hello at the table. They have no respect for us at all. And what I love about this, if there's anything to love, is it exposes Bill Maher even further. Man, he's so exposed, I'm surprised the police aren't running around with a warrant for his arrest for indecent exposure. Yeah, Bill, you've been fucking up, man, last couple of years, man. Maybe it's time to shut it down. You're not even entertaining anymore to go after. You're just giving it to us now. You're just letting it rip. At least back in the day, you would go behind the cloakroom and let off a stinky wet one. Now you're doing it right in front of everyone. Bill, we can see and hear you. This is the same motherfucker that was complaining about the woke left. That's his main thing. Oh, politically, these leftists are so, the progressives are always complaining and we're just gone too far. We're worried about everyone's feelings. And we're too concerned and everyone wants to be, but they want to talk about when you can't say nigger like you used to and you can't smack a woman on the ass like you used to and gays want to be able to be gay in public, and oh my God, what are we gonna do? Oh no, we're just gone too far with this integration bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's people like Bill Maher who are the most woke motherfuckers. But he's woke in another way. He's woke for white supremacy, folks. Who gives a fuck what they sing at the game? Private companies, corporations owning teams, if they want to put on, you have no problem with Madonna's, Janet Jackson's titty popping out. But you got a problem if Alicia Keys sings, lift every voice. So they're fine with us doing our own black shit, but as long as they're not exposed to it. Because they don't want to change themselves. They're fine. As long as we keep adapting to their shit. They're fine as long as we jump through hoops to conform to whatever whatever mode that they feel is comfortable for them. But once they have to do any type of conforming or modification to the shit they're used to, it's too far. It's too far for them. They can't do it. And this is the reason why I call shit out all the time on this show, Johnson, because I'm a free black man and I don't have to conform to shit. And if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out. Do you realize me saying that only makes them want to stay longer? Because they're so used to controlling the blacks, just like Bill Maher. What I'm saying, folks, if your whole argument is that America's segregated, or it's becoming segregated because black people got a song, motherfucker, we got a lot of songs. Frankie Beverly and Mays. Family reunion, motherfucker. It's a family reunion. A family reunion. I've never heard you sing that shit. We got a lot of songs. It takes two to make a thing go right. Hey. Ho, it takes two to make it out of sight. Hey. Ho. Summer, summer, summertime. Huh? We been had our own shit, Bill. Just because Bill sat with a lot of black women. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of black women. Most of which he's paid. Which is, I got no problem with that. Just keep it 100. And if you weren't paying up front, you were paying on the back end, motherfucker. Keep it 100. This motherfucker thinks he's somehow a spokesperson for us. He's a spokesperson for the white supremacists like he's always been. Hey, man, I hate to break it to all the liberals out there, all you elitist liberals, asshole liberals who think you know what's going on. America's really fucking segregated. Like, it's probably more segregated now than it was 40 years ago. That's the kicker. That's the kicker, Johnson. Gentrification is overwhelmingly kicking out the blacks into silos. America's always been segregated. But we were quietly segregated and you didn't have to listen to us on your fucking boob tube, in your fucking NFL pregame show. You know where else was segregated? In those Fortune 500 jobs. Yeah. We're also segregated when it comes to getting justice in our legal system. We're also segregated when it comes to having adequate health insurance. You know where we're most segregated? We know where we're most segregated, Bill? Life expectancy above 65. Above the age of 65, Bill. Oh, man. Hardly any blacks in that group. But see, Bill, you want to focus on this dumb shit about there being two songs. One of which is a celebration of slavery. The other is a celebration of somehow surviving it. And you're on the side of what exactly? Oh, and also Isaiah Thomas, and I mean this with all due respect, man. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, Isaiah. You know, black people had your back when they shouldn't have. Weren't you the one, the handsy motherfucker that, like, coercing people to sleep with you or something? Hey, I'm only bringing it up to say I question your sincerity on any issue, but I also question your ethics. Black people shouldn't have. Anybody who goes on Jason Whitlock's show and doesn't go there to fight that motherfucker, suspect as hell. Jason Whitlock is not invited to the cookout. And that's not just because he's going to eat all the food either. He'll probably put something in it for Zaddy. This fake idea that we're a united country, and if only if we sang. Folks, this is so asinine and hypocritical. If you want America to be homogeneous, yeah. You want America to be more united, here's what you do. Close the racial wealth gap. Close the racial wealth gap. Give black people reparations like you gave them to the Japanese and gave to Native Americans and other groups, Jewish Americans, Jewish folks. Start leveling the playing field. That's how you achieve Quam. What Cuba Gooding Jr. call it in that movie? You know the one. Jerry Maguire, yeah, the Quam. That's how you get the Quam. You get it by writing America's horrible past. But see, Bill Maher doesn't want to correct America's horrible past. In fact, he's one of those fuckers who believes all the shit that's been done to black people since we weren't slaves today, there's nothing America can do about it. It's too late. The horse is left the barn. So he says he wants equality or he wants unity. He wants us to be one nation. But how can we ever be one nation if one group in that nation has been historically disenfranchised by the other group and has never been resolved or remedied? It will always hang over our heads, Bill. And you complain about the woke left. What about the tone-deaf, liberal, limousine, liberal assholes? Elitist jackasses like yourself, Bill, who overlook reality and just want to get back to the good old days. When you could roll into town and sleep with whoever you wanted and treat them any way you wanted to treat them and say whatever you wanted to say on your airwaves and shit all over us. And we had to take it. Those days are gone. We're fighting for ours. And the only way out of this is to cut the check. All right, guys. Give it up for that. I think it's pretty good.